Good evening, everybody. In high school softball, Ottumwa will be headed back to the state softball tournament after last night's 5-4 victory over Waukee. The Bulldogs' Paige Schreiner was in a slump, so she worked on her swing and it helped. She was 2 for 3 and drove in 2 runs.
I trust the girl I went to go see more than anything. She would never give me bad advice, and I knew, a different perspective is it can't hurt anything. And, she recognized right away what I was doing wrong, and it made sense. And, I worked on it, and I think it showed.
It sure did. In high school baseball, Eddyville-Blakesburg will take on Davis County Saturday in the regional championship game. Eddyville-Blakesburg lost all 4 games between the schools in the regular season, but the Rockets have a plan.
The last time we faced them, we put the ball in play a lot and kind of made them put the pressure on them. I think we're going to try to do that, have a 2-strike approach most of the time, so put the ball in play.
While Eddyville-Blakesburg wants to put the ball in play, Davis County wants to make sure they catch it.
Defensively, we need to tighten things up a little bit. We've made a few errors the last few ball games, and down the road that can come back to haunt you.
The Kirksville baseball camp starts July the 23rd. One great thing about the camp is a lot of former players come back to help out.
We preach family all the time, and I think that speaks volumes to our philosophy, and those guys come back and they give back to the kids who are going to be future Tigers.
It was a perfect morning for football practice as the guys at Macon were working hard under the watchful eye of Coach Pete Class. It was obvious that the enthusiasm and intensity have picked up since the last time we were there 3 weeks ago.
There's a difference between coming out here in June and coming out here in July, and obviously our kids, they've been taught everything, so now we're expecting the effort and the intensity, and certainly on a morning like today we got that. We're real pleased with what was going on this morning.
It's time for our update on Spainhauer Field. It was rock and roll time today. Well, at least the rock crews began putting down the rock on the field. This will be the first of 2 layers that will be placed over the fabric.
We'll put flat panel drains down. They're 1 by 12-inch flat panel drains, and those will feed out to the collection drains that are currently around the outside of the field. And then we'll put fabric underneath those, and that'll help the water resolute to those areas. And then we'll put the 4 inches of 1-inch clean stone on top of that, and then 2 inches of a finer stone on top of that to give a nice smooth surface for the turf.